Affinity fraud is the instance where someone who has similar interests to you, might belong to the same group or the same church, takes advantage of you in some kind of investment scheme. An example of an affinity fraud would be perhaps you meet a member of your church and they have a great investment idea, or they happen to be a financial advisor or otherwise want to get your money or other investments. You're more likely to trust that person for the simple reason that you go to the same church, and so the thought is because you have the same likes, you're a member of the same group, that the person who's coming to ask you for your money is as trustworthy as you think they really are. Oftentimes they're not.
Affinity fraud can be prevented through due diligence and education. Quite frankly, you have to ask yourself, is this too good to be true? The answer is yes. Also, it's important to do your own research. I would check with the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, also your state financial regulatory agency, and see if that security is registered with the federal and state governments. It's important to have an attorney who is skilled with affinity fraud cases because of the nature of affinity fraud cases. A specific group is targeted, like let's say a religious group. And in that particular case, there are respected members of that religious group who are often involved.
Losing your money in the stock market is shocking for most people. There are ways to recover this. The primary way is to hire a law firm such as Savage Villoch Law that specializes in stock fraud and stock loss. A firm like ours can go in there with the experience that we have to look at your account and determine if you lost money because your broker was negligent or worse, was committing a fraud against you. And we then file an arbitration claim to explain what happened and why you lost your money, how it violated the rules and the obligations of the stockbroker to protect your money.